Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Favor and I'm a lifestyle content creator living in Manitoba, Canada. If this is your first time here, you're definitely welcome. Please subscribe so you can join our family, and if you're a returning subscriber, thank you for always coming when I post new videos. In this video, I'm going to be teaching you how to make yam porridge. So if that's the kind of video you're interested in, definitely keep on watching. Yam porridge is actually easier than you think, honestly. Like, I don't know, for some weird reasons I just thought it was a very complicated meal to make, and then when I tried it, it ended up being so easy. So these are all the ingredients I'll be using. I have my yams here. I already cut the yam and I rinsed it. I cut mine small just so it will take less time to cook, but you can cut yours however you like or however you prepare. Of course, don't cut it super big, right? But yeah, that's my yam. So I have some red bell peppers, scotch bonnet pepper, and onion that I blended here already that I'll be using. I also have my palm oil. Some people use just palm oil and then they skip the pepper part, but it's up to you. I like to do a combination of both, that way I use less oil. So I have my oil there. I have seasoning cubes in here. I have salt. I have some fish that I'm going to be adding. Some people don't put anything in their porridge, but I like to add some fish. I have onions that I already cut here. This is spinach that I'll be adding. Some people use other leaves, but I use spinach because it's easy and that one is already chopped. I have extra pepper, like just this is scotch bonnet pepper and onion blend. So I just have that for, if I feel like the pepper is not enough, then I'll add that. And then I have my crayfish. Yeah, those are all the ingredients we'll be using for this video. Like I said, you don't need so much for this video. Yeah, if you have mackerel fish, you can use that, but this is what I have at home, so this is what I'll be using for the purpose of this video. So the first thing I'm going to do is to just fry my pepper. Then once my pepper has fried to a good extent, I'll add some water or stock if you have beef stock, and then I'll add in my yam. So yeah, definitely keep on watching. So first I'll just add my oil and wait for it to get hot, and then once it's hot I'll add some onions, and then I'll let the onions fry a bit, and then I'll go in with the pepper blend. So I let this fry a little bit, and then I added my crayfish for flavor, and then I'm just gonna go ahead to start seasoning my stew base. If you have stock in the house or broth, you can definitely use that instead of using water. I feel like it adds more flavor to the food. But if you don't have stock at home, definitely use your water just to ensure that you season your food well enough. So I was just adding my seasoning cube and salt at this point, and of course you want to taste to know that everything tastes good, because you want to ensure that this base tastes good, because this determines how nice your porridge will turn out. Okay, I would also like to quickly mention that you don't have to cook this much. I was meal prepping for the week, which is why I made this much, and my siblings come around every once in a while, so I just like to ensure that there's something in the house. Okay, so I'm just going to let this boil, and then once it starts boiling, I'm going to taste again to be sure that everything tastes good and it's what I expected, right? And then I'll just go ahead to add the yams. What I like about this method is it already tastes like palm stew when you use the bell pepper blend. So yeah, honestly, this is how I do it, and it's very easy. Just act like a cooking stew, add your water, and the porridge is done. Okay, you guys, it's not that hot, it's not that deep. At this stage, our porridge has cooked for a while and it's almost done, so I'm just gonna go ahead to add the extra onions we had. I would add the fish and also more crayfish because I like crayfish in my food. Okay, you can also go ahead to taste to be sure that it tastes good, and if not, just adjust your salt or your seasoning and you should be good to go. Another thing you can do at this stage is to break the yam or mash it. It's really up to you. If you're not a fan, then you really don't have to do this, but I like some of my yam mashed, so that's just what I'm doing at this stage. And then of course you want to give it a very good stir, and I'm just going to let it cook a little bit. Then I would also add my spinach, and then everything should be good to go. At this stage, I was adding more spinach because I felt what I added earlier wasn't enough, and I like spinach in my porridge. So yeah, spinach is totally optional. So if you don't like vegetable or if you don't want to add it, feel free not to. Also, if you don't have spinach at home, it's okay. Your porridge will still turn out well, because I've had porridge that didn't have any vegetable in it and it still came out good. Okay, but I just like it. I feel like it makes you look pretty. So yeah, that's my preference. But you guys, can you just see this goodness in front of us? Like, nah. The porridge turned out really nice. I didn't have mackerel at the time I made this video, but I ended up going out to buy some mackerel the next day, and that's what we had with it. So yeah, at the end of this video, you will see me dishing out the food into small plates, because that's what we took to work for the week. Of course, we usually have some at home too, in case we feel like eating when we get back from work, but I usually just pack my food into smaller plates. And yeah, I actually have another video where I show you guys how I meal prep for the week, so that video will be up soon, so definitely keep an eye out for that video. But this porridge, it was a hit. Nah. You the entire IRB close up. Oh, I'm just thinking about how I didn't like porridge as a child, and I'm just like, I was missing out, but things have changed. Okay, anyways, thank you so much for watching up until this point, guys. I appreciate you guys watching my videos. I will see you in my next video, but until then, stay safe and stay blessed. Bye.